Let's do this.
Okay, it is October 31st, 2024, and we had a lot of rainstorms here in northeast Texas this morning. The temperature outside has cooled down, and a little bit, not bad. Inside here is still pretty hot, a little muggy inside the greenhouse. I was asked the other day on one of my comments if I had thermometers in here, and I don't as of right now. I knocked the last one down and broke it accidentally, so just haven't got around to getting another thermometer in here, so I just often guess. But if I had to guess, it's in 80 plus in here right now, you know, probably mid 80s. But anyways, I've been talking lately about my Dutch bucket aquaponic system, and I finally did get the my second bag of perlite that I had ordered. And for those of you that are wondering, it is coarse perlite, and I get this off of Amazon, and it is 4 cubic feet, which is 30 something, close to $40, but it's still cheaper than what you can buy, you know, locally at Walmart stuff here that I have found anyway. So I went ahead and filled in my last 3 buckets with perlite, rinsed them out and everything yesterday. And that day I talked about having pulled up tomatoes and stuff out of the garden and planted them. Well, I was going to do the same thing with a pepper plant. I just wanted to show y'all. I just pulled this up a few minutes ago. This is a Lesya. I don't know how you. It's a pimento style pepper. Let's see, right there's how you spell it. And here is what the peppers look like. Very thick walled, juicy, sweet pimento type peppers. And I pulled it out of the raised bed, and I rinsed the roots off really well with the hose, blasted them out. And now I've done pulled off most of the peppers that were on it. There's a few red ones and some green ones. The green ones I just use like bell peppers. They're okay like that. So I've got to trim this pepper way back in order for the roots to get reestablished here and get restarted. We're going to be trimming it. I'll leave these little, I know I'll leave these branches. I don't know how many of the upper branches I'll leave, but these young ones down low, I'll leave them for sure. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to plant it in the middle bucket. This is all an experiment. Got these last 3 buckets here, and the middle one here is where I'm going to put the pepper. I've got some seeds coming in for yellow squash and some zucchini, and I'm going to plant them in the 2 buckets on either side. Let the pepper separate the 2. So let me do some trimming here. Okay, had that camera turned around backwards for a second there, but there she is. She's trimmed way back, and I cut it back to fresh branches, and I made this little cluster up in here. I'll probably trim back some more, some of these old leaves like this. So let's see, there is like a cluster of branches here, 2 or 3, and let's see what I want to do with this. I'm going to reduce the load on this bush a little bit. You want to trim these things back pretty good when you get them up out of the ground, and they're going to go into some shock. You don't want the roots to be having to push a whole bunch of shock induced wilted branches. So same thing with these older leaves. I'll trim some of them off. I'll try and do this and hold the camera both, so forgive me if it doesn't come out just right. So let's see. This should look a little bit better. All right. So I like that a lot better now, and we're going to get it put in here, get them roots all tucked in. By that thing wants to turn around every time I set it down. Sorry, y'all got to see that ugly mug, but anyways, so here we go. That's all the trickle it gets, and I'll put that right there over the root system. It'll, once it gets going, this perlite to kind of keep moist all around. It'll kind of be like wick into itself, wick the water where it's needed. I went ahead and stuck this little support pole in here because this is kind of a heavy plant, at least until the roots get going. And there's all the trimmings. So more than likely, I'll probably, just for fun, take a few cuttings from this and stick around it just to see if they'll root. And yeah, it's all an experiment. All right, there she is. She's finished. I've got 5 cuttings placed in there, and we'll see if they root or not, and see how she does over the next few weeks. Got her labeled. Here's some more of the peppers I took off, besides the ones I got outside that I already took off. And like I said, I'll use these little green ones much like you would a bell pepper. And yeah, Lesya pimento pepper. And there's all my trimmings on the ground. And got trimmings everywhere. They'll just stay down there and mulch the greenhouse floor. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that. God bless.
What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?